So now we're going to talk about the value of piloting and why it's so important. For those of you that are unfamiliar with what piloting means, it means to take an idea and go to market. One of the things that's going to be most important for you as you build your company is traction. And in order to get traction, you need to get whatever it is you've imagined and turn into a prototype into the hands of your customer. One of the biggest myths in the world of startups and getting an idea to market is that you have to have a fully built product or service to actually get results on the ground. That can't be further than the truth. Nobody at the Hult Prize goes to market with a fully functioning product. And in fact, I would advise against it. Our methodology is simple. Do, iterate, and do. What that means is get to market as fast as you can with as little as you can. The reason that's so important is that up until your idea goes to the marketplace and you get customers, you're just guessing. And it's better to guess after you've actually had some of that traction on the ground, because you can rip up that business plan and take real feedback from your customers. Once you get that on the ground experience, you're then able to go back to the lab, back to your university, back to your office, and figure out the right way to sell, the right way to build your product, and the right way, most importantly, to have sustainable impact. While piloting, you're definitely gonna have the urge to iterate, to continue to evolve your product, to continue to make your offering better, quicker, faster, cheaper, more impact-centered than anyone else's in the market. But it's really important, and this is the big second point, stay clear to your vision. Have your map. Whatever resources you believe you're going to need to be successful, make sure you're able to clearly identify what those are. And most important, and this is something we do at the Hult Prize regularly, is understand and communicate what your North Star is. The North Star is what's going to keep your business aligned with all those different iterations, as long as you don't give up on why and the what and the how you're going to accomplish your mission in building your startup. Finally, one of the critical pieces of advice that I can give you is what feedback from the market you're actually going to incorporate. You're going to be tempted to change. Founders may be tempted to keep things the same because they're so in love with their idea, right? And you're going to have that natural friction within your team. The most important thing you can do is understand what feedback to incorporate today, what feedback to maybe incorporate tomorrow, we call that the parking lot, and what feedback to completely ignore. And you're gonna become an expert in how you decide on what information and what feedback you decide to use and what ultimately you decide to ignore, whether it comes from your parents, your professors, your teammates, or even your business mentors.